Welcome to the Brett Davis podcast, coming to you from Blue Lapis Media's studio. I'm very honored today to have two people that I have a lot of respect for that really do a lot in the community. Of course, the great Wes Chandler, one of the greatest Chargers in the Charger Hall of Fame, but he's a great guy. He's doing a lot in the community still. Amazing things we're going to be talking about. And with him today, of course, I have Evan Arapostathis with me. We're going to talk about a great community event that's coming up. Welcome having both of you here today. It's great.
Thank you. Pleasure to be here.
Pleasure to be here.
So how did this event come about? Who was notified? How did this happen?
Well, for me, I was home, and I like to go back and visit my family. And in that process, I got a text message from a friend of mine that I've known for about 15 years. And she texted me and said that I have a family member that just had an accident. And I looked at the text and I said, sure, I'll be more than happy to. Little did I know what she was about to send me after that had a major effect on me, because she also sent me a photo of the individual, and she gave me some background information on the family member, which happens to be a 14-year-old kid, and he was on his way to school, and he was hit by a truck.
Oh.
And so that and myself said, yeah, I'll be more than happy to. It happened here in San Diego, where the best of my professional years were here in San Diego, and I thought this is a good way for me to give something back, because a kid's life is at stake. Then in further getting the information, I saw that he was from Mount Helix High School, and my brain immediately thought about Evan and Eric Parker. And I had gone to several games there at Mount Helix High School, and when I was coaching at University of California, Berkeley, San Diego County was also my recruiting area, and I had done some recruitment there at the school.
You coached at Berkeley?
Yes.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Keenan Allen.
Very, very nice. So what are your thoughts on this whole thing? You hear about it, and of course you like to get involved with anything that's charitable in San Diego. What was the first thought?
I think it was ironic. It was literally happenstance that I thought, why is Wes involved? He doesn't know anything that's going on here at Helix. Helix Charter is in La Mesa. Mm-hmm. And I thought, okay, this kid got hit. We gotta help him out. And then all of a sudden, Wes has stuff to do with him. And I think, how did you get involved? We're talking, and he goes, well, my friend texted me. And I said, who texted you? This is Helix. What are you doing? And then he explained it, and I thought, wow, this is coincidental, but it's God's way of sticking us all together.
Well, I'm a big believer in divine intervention. I've had it happen many, many times. I think this moment right now is that. I don't think these things happen by accident.
I agree.
So, when's the date on the event?
It's October 13th.
Okay, it's going to be in La Mesa at a place called
Curbside. And there, Brenda Leak is going to donate 15% of all sales back to this event. And I'm also proud to know that Morgan's Monograms, Shauna Morgan, is also going to donate 100 hats for sale.
Nice.
Individuals get their autographs from the players that will be participating.
These hats are cool. They're really cool looking.
Oh, I bet. So who are some of the people that are involved other than the two of you?
Eric Parker.
Eric Parker will be there.
Okay.
Of course, Evan will be there. Israel Stanley went to Point Loma High School. He will be there. Bert Grossman will be there, of course.
Nice guy.
Anthony Miller will also be there.
That player.
I'm asking Willie Buchanan if he can stop by. And a lot of former players. We're still in the process of, before we put out the flyer, getting permission. The NIL thing is really real. And so you don't want to promote an individual's name without their consent, even
Sure.
though I don't want to speak for those individuals. But I know they're a lot like me, that their character stands for doing something positive in the community.
Well, you always have done, both of you. That's one thing don't get me wrong, we love to interview people, but what I like more is to use the platform as a way to help people. And I think that's what we all three agree on. And I think this is a situation that we need to get behind. San Diego needs to get behind, and we need to get as many people there as we can to support this young man. Have you heard how he's doing?
He has the issues. He had several surgeries the day of. He's feeling a little bit better, high in spirits, and he's well aware that we're going to do this event for him. It certainly doesn't change his life, but he knows someone is thinking about him. And basically for guys like myself and these former athletes, I think that when you play at the highest level that there is, that's a short stay, whether it's 2.4 years or whether it's 11 years like I had the fortunate pleasure of playing. Your legacy only begins with real life once your playing days are over. You can do that to the day you die, giving back and making a difference in someone's life. And that's what we're attempting to do here.
So you're also very involved, Evan, in a lot of things in San Diego. Tell me how you feel about this event and what your goals are.
So I didn't know the young man, but I as soon as I saw it, I was like, wow, a Helix kid, he's out. And I said, how do we get involved? And I was, they had the flyer all over school, and I thought, I got to figure out how to get my brother involved, who was the mayor of La Mesa, and we have to help this kid. And then when I ran into Wes, and I've known Wes for quite a number of years now, I was like, I was just amazed that we can get together and do this, especially with there's 420 retired NFL players that live here in San Diego. We got to be able to do something to help this kid. So I was excited.
Are you getting any other help from any other organizations in San Diego?
I'll say this. Serene Health will be a part of this.
Oh, good.
And certainly they consistently do a lot of work in giving back to charities. We support you as a foundation associated through Serene Health that will also be doing so. I also want to give a shout out to KUSI. I'm slated to do the morning show the day before to help continue to promote. The family has been in communication with ABC and NBC to talk about the upcoming event, and certainly I will not stop, not even when this is done, because this kid's life is in the balance and his life has changed forever. And so I always want to be able to continue to work to help this kid have the best quality of life that he can have moving forward.
So I take it that he probably is going to have issues and challenges walking again?
Yes.
So everybody, you heard the date. I think all the information is at the bottom of the screen. And I think everybody in San Diego needs to hear more about what this event is going to be about and see if we can get as many people there to help out as much as possible.
I certainly appreciate it.
We appreciate what you both do. You guys are doing great stuff. And we need more people reaching out and doing these things, because sometimes, as challenging as the world gets, or the city, or whatever's going on in the world, people forget it's about helping each other.
Amen.
And that's what it's all about. And you guys are doing that. We appreciate that.
Certainly appreciate it.
Is there any other things that you want to add to what we just said?
No, I think that's fantastic for the community to know. This is a community thing. It's not just, it's a San Diego County thing, or I'll just say it's just in general. This is what life really is about. It's about being able to help the neighbors. It's about being able to give something back for a worthy cause, or someone in real need. You don't necessarily have to know the family, but if you're a supporter of just the common good,
Amen.
this is what you should be doing.
Well, I think this young man is going to need help, because the medical bills are going to be extensive. And this is barely going to scratch the surface for what he's going to have to go through for the rest of his life. And I think anything we can do on an ongoing basis, I think is going to be huge.
I agree. So one thing San Diego does great is we are very good at coming together in situations when there's challenges. And these two gentlemen have spearheaded something that I think are going to be very valuable to this young man's life. So let's get behind their support of him, and would support them, and let's help this young man, and all the information is there about him, and let's come together and help out any way we can. Appreciate both of you being here.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Come
Greg.
get an autograph. Have some great food at Curbside. If you've never been there before, the food is great.
Amazing.
And certainly, again, Morgan's Monogram is donating the hats that we're going to have. Get some photos, some autographs from the players. I'm sure they would be excited to see the community. And of course, we don't have a football team here anymore. But as Evan has, as Evan alluded to, there are over 400 former players that live in San Diego County alone. And so giving a shout out to all those individuals who would like to stop by and donate 2 hours of their time for the common good.
We have to have some good Raider players in town, I would think, that
Okay,
want to come
stop.
out and help the Chargers.
Stop yourself now.
Stop myself now.
They come and beat the crap out of the Chargers, and
Well,
they say, "Hey, this is a great place to live. Let's stay here."
Well, I gotta tell you, I was a huge Charger fan for years, and anyway,
then?
well, we won't get into issues. I never had a problem with the players. The players, I love the players.
Yeah.
We'll talk about this on another show.
I'm comfortable with it. You can please express yourself. Say what you feel. It's okay.
But I'm glad that you're doing great things, and you were a great Charger, and a lot of the players I have a lot of respect for. But I'm glad that you're doing this, and thank you too, Evan. I appreciate everything you
No
do.
worries.
Evan's been a good friend of mine for a while, and we've done some in this a short period of time, we've made some differences, honoring teachers, and now we're going to do some military stuff coming up, and we're going to be honoring some more teachers. But this is the time where what they're doing is very important. So let's get behind them, celebrate this young man's life, and help out. And Wes and Evan, thank you very much for being here.
Thank you, Brad.
I appreciate it.
Appreciate that.
Everybody take care, and to my sponsors, Attorney King, Saquon,
King.
and the Lone Queen, thank you for everything you do. And of course, Bonafacetta, the garage in Coronado. Thank you, everybody. Have a good day. God bless, and be nice to each other.